our statewide president, David Huerta, who is president of SCIU California and the United Service Workers West. And he was
Everybody,
detained
welcome back,
illegally by
welcome
ICE
back,
on Friday
welcome
for
back.
utilizing his First Amendment right to protest and is being kept in
Is
federal
that right?
detention. He is a citizen of the United States. And he was
Sorry, I
detained,
haven't
and they're
been
really
covering
using
any
him
of
to make an
this
example to
protest. I was
intimidate
at my
us from
daughter's
organizing
place for the
against
past 2 days.
the invasion of ICE. But as you can see, it's not intimidating people. We are all here fighting for it. Oh yes, please.
Having a great time.
Sorry, folks. I need to get some water. My voice is dry.
How y'all doing? Where's the
My
flag?
daughter made me meatloaf and mashed potatoes and green beans. Oh, hung up a much needed shelf in her
Sorry, I need water.
little laundry room thing.
Oh shit, where is the flag?
The shelf that was in there was, I'll just say, hanging on for dear life. And her kitchen is super, super small.
I fucking lost it, bro.
So there was
I've lost it. I've
nowhere
lost
to put her. Portland, Indy.
I don't lose shit, bitch.
There was nowhere to put her microwave or air fryer, so they're sitting on top of her washer and dryer. So I put a shelf up above the washer and dryer. Put the
Thank you, Snarf, with the 10 gifted
The,
subs off the bat, baby. Well, big ups. Thank you,
microwave
Snarf.
and
Snarf. That's right, Enzo.
sorry, I'm
Well,
trying to
freaking
still
crew.
set everything up here.
Wales crew from the front to the back of the road.
So I put the microwave and the
Put your lighters
air
up.
fryer
Put
up
your
on those.
lighters up.
Union sisters to see if our union president from United Healthcare Workers West was going to.
And it worked
He leads my union that I'm a member of.
really good.
20,000 healthcare workers.
Didn't cost nothing to do it
California.
because she already had a piece of wood that she used for her vanity. And of course, now that she's a mother of two and got a newborn, there's no need for a vanity in her bedroom. So we took that piece and had it chopped like 3/4 of an inch off and
Thank you again, Snarf.
hung it up there. I love it when you can do a project that's much needed and you don't have to spend any money. Her boyfriend had a sawzall, which wasn't the optimum saw to cut that piece of wood, but
Big
it still cut it.
Yeah, right. My two favorite things: adventuring and rapid streaming. You got that right. Thank you. I appreciate you once again. Thank you for the fun.
And all these protests are, I'm going to say it right now, like I say it every single time, these protests are stupid.
Are these the MAGAs?
I even shared
MAGAs in Tampa, boys.
a thing on my Facebook here. I will show you here. I already blocked the guy that commented on it.
Danielle should have stayed there. She could have been a person on the street for us. What the hell, Danny? You screwing us over once again?
He didn't like that I've got a opinion.
Could have been the person on the street and worked from home.
He called me a house Negro, and I'm like, really? Just because I have an opinion. So let's make sure that's up there. So that's what I shared. And he was like, "Oh, you're a house Negro." Why? Because I don't think any foreign flag should ever be flown on American soil. Because I'm fully under the idea of if you want to fly your foreign flag on American soil, then why don't you move back to the country that flag is from and fly it there? Basically, get the fuck out of my country. And this is on my channel here. I made a video about Cat Williams saying, "This ain't Mexico, this is Phoenix." It seems to trigger everybody. But yeah. But the thing is, if we don't get these protests stopped by any means possible,
Hey, make sure you share this out, people. Let's get it to over 4,000.
then it's gonna get
That'd be great.
even more crazy.
If it 3,000 3 times.
And supposedly there's a bunch of
kind of bump it up
flag waving Trump supporters headed there.
Share it on X if you could.
To LA. And I'm like, no. If you're a Trump supporter, don't show up at these protests. Don't. Because that's what they want. They want us to fight. This is all government funded by the rhinos and the Democrats.
Very much Portland Andy t-shirt on Teespring and I'll buy it.
And of course, I'm sure everybody's already seen the photos of all the pallets of bricks and blocks sitting everywhere.
You are the first person to fucking suggest that idea in 7 years.
Because this is just how the left
Dude, I got it.
protest.
I got it, dude. I'll put the Indian guy's picture.
Burning everything down,
I'll put his
causing
picture.
violence because
Thank you very much, Portland. Oh my god, that's a good ass idea.
that's just how they
I'm gonna make
protest.
a limited run on them. I'm gonna make a limited run though.
Because they have
Oh, that's a good ass idea.
not enough brain cells to actually
Harold, you're
think.
a genius.
I think a lot of it's over what they eat, what they drink. Oh, there's another American flag upside down. That pisses me off.
That's a fucking genius idea. Harold Hannon's the best Harold. I agree with that one. A lot of Heralds come through the chat, but that's been the best.
Did you see that all Mad Maxine Waters had the door to an ICE facility slammed in her face?
Fuck you, Ryan Reynolds. Fuck you, Ryan Reynolds.
I hate how all these actors that have done great movies always have to put their 2 cents in. It's like, you're a dancing monkey. Dance. Entertain me. Your political opinion does not matter.
Hey, James, you're welcome. You're welcome for the welcome.
Like all the stuff that
What?
oh god, I can't even think who did it.
Appreciate the work, brother. Not a lot, sorry, mate. Much love from across the pond.
That's right,
Flag whales.
Enzo. You know what time it is, Big Hobbs. Thank you for the 10 pound, baby. For the 10 pound.
Who was in the movie Castaway? Yeah, Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is a great actor.
Hey, John.
But his personal views of the country and stuff makes me not want to watch any of his movies anymore. And I have every single one of them.
YouTube. I do appreciate it. Hey, Grey Wolf, 714. Good to see you.
Why? Because you're a coward. Then back up what you're saying. Because your skin is fucking that fucking thin.
It just really freaking sucks.
Because you're a coward. Back it. So you just hey. So you're just standing out here as an NPC with the sign.
Baby, come back. What happened?
So you're standing out here with the sign
Anything went dirty like
that is totally free for you to do because it's covered under the First Amendment. Free speech.
Time to sit back, relax, and whack the legend himself, Andy's new
Which everybody's like,
AK always
I don't like what your sign says. It doesn't give a fuck, Karen. Free speech.
Soul Kitchen
And yes, hate speech is covered under free speech.
Andy, your porn name should be Portland Andy. Also, here's a joke from my 5-year-old. Why did Spider-Man lick his nose?
Why?
To get
Because in the end, it's still speech.
That's a good 5-year-old joke.
And yes, as much as
5-year-old joke.
we hate it, it is legal here to burn the American flag.
With the 20 bomber, I appreciate that, and thank you again.
If Trump does anything during his term here, he needs to make it illegal to burn the American flag. I say punishable by 10 years in federal prison if you're caught burning the American flag, because,
Which is aggressive.
oh, that's not hate speech. It's not a hate crime to burn the American flag. But if you take a flag from any other country or the pride flag or
Some more Tampa streamers.
any other flag and you burn it, that's a hate crime. I call bullshit.
Those Tampa streams look fucking fun.
And anybody here in Phoenix watching this that is going to be riding the light rail, they got the downtown, well, they got the South Phoenix section open. So right in the middle of downtown, you have to get off of one light rail and get on the other one to, say, go from the East Valley into the West Valley. And it's only walking maybe half of a block. I took the light rail to my daughter's place Saturday.
When immigrants are under attack, what do? Stand up, fight back.
What do we do? Send them back. Oh, what? I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Arrest them and send them back.
And yes, they are protesting here in Phoenix too.
You guys are so bad.
But it's funny. They had a protest down at the state capitol. And it's over 100 degrees here. And somebody showed up late. And there was nobody there. And they posted on social media like, well, where the fuck is everybody? Nobody's here. They're protesting in LA all night long. Why aren't they protesting here all night long? Because it's hot. And Phoenix PD don't mess around. I say that every single time there's a nationwide protest going on. Phoenix PD ain't LAPD.
Look at Tampa go. I love peanut butter.
Nope, here we go with another ad. Maybe one of these days I'll get lucky enough to get monetized on my channel.
Are there any snakes? No? You sure?
And
Blame Starmer for starting
be able to
this.
start making some money on this channel.
Have a great stream, dude.
Kiss Stormer's a wanker. Kiss Stormer's a wanker. Thank you, Civil Defense UK. I do appreciate that.
But the last time I applied for monetization, which was like 3 weeks ago, I thought it was going to go through because it was taking a while. Normally, I get told within like 2-3 hours. Nope.
They're protesting today currently. I try to put every freaking stream name in there, so
And
it might be small for
so it was
some
taking like a
people,
couple
but yeah,
weeks, and
thank
I'm
you,
like, well, maybe
Amber.
I'm going to get
Thank you, Stuart,
monetized.
Fresno, Seattle, and Los Angeles.
And let me show you what I got. I got this. Violation of the YouTube monetization policy with a nice blue box here to check. Now we'll see if this pops up here. I don't know if it will. Okay, it didn't pop up, so I gotta stop it and pop it up. Okay, let's see if this pops up. This is what, when you click on that blue spot, what it sends you to. Very, very vague. So I emailed them. What exactly am I doing that's violating your policies? I need to know exactly what I'm doing. And I'm telling you right now, I will not get an email back. Guaranteed.
Is Sonic, dude. Sonic. You're an old guy. Hey, Jude. You don't have to put on the red dress.
I think the whole reason why I don't get monetized is because nobody likes the truth.
Appreciate you.
Like, oh my God, Broken spoke out against Trump.
On Twitch, I do appreciate that as well.
Yeah, it's called free speech. It's called not drinking the MAGA Kool-Aid. You know that and the video was over what Elon's posted on X about Trump being on the Epstein stuff. And it's like that's
her name.
That's putting the ball back in Trump's court, being like, hey, if you're not on this, release everything. And then old Kash Patel goes on Joe Rogan and says that there is no tapes, even though we got a video of Pam Bondi saying that there's thousands and thousands of tapes. So who do you believe? Do you believe AG Pam Bondi, FBI Director Kash Patel, President Donald Trump, or the smartest man in the whole world, Elon Musk? Because Elon ain't got anything to hide. So if I was Trump, I would be like, hey, we're putting all this shit unredacted right out here for everyone to see. Because there's like, oh, this, and no, there isn't. And who do you believe? And then I always get told when I talk about why aren't people getting arrested? Why aren't people getting charged? Well, you see, Broken, it takes time.
$5.55. Thanks for keeping it so greasy.
People, we don't have time.
He keeps it easy, baby.
How
Thank you,
many
Joshua,
days
for
till
freaking
midterm elections?
Using Stream Elements, the link's in the description chat. Thank you very much. It's way better than
As of right
way
now,
better than Super Chat. Thank you
there's
so
only
much.
513
Do
days,
appreciate that, brother.
6 hours, and 59
Glad you're
minutes
having a good time.
to midterm elections. 513 days till the midterms. That's not very much time, everybody. That's basically a year and a half till the midterms. We don't have 4 years to get shit done. We got about a year from right now to get shit done. Or you can just kiss this Trump term goodbye like his first term, where nothing got done. And what am I meaning about nothing getting done? Swamp wasn't drained. Hillary Clinton wasn't locked up.
We love the newest.
Two
We love
things
the newest.
Trump campaigned religiously on didn't get done. If anything, the swamp got bigger because Trump's right-hand man, when he was president on his first term, was right in the swamp.
For your service.
But oh my God,
1,000 in the chat
how
already.
dare I
Let's get
talk
to
bad
1,000
about
thumbs up. We have 538
our
thumbs up. Let's get to
president.
1,000. If we got 2,000 in the chat, half of y'all being lazy as hell. Smash that thumbs
I've
up.
said when I started this channel back in 2018, I don't pick sides. This channel is facts and truth. And if you can't handle it, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you don't have a backbone. But this channel is all about facts and truth.
No fear, no hate, no deportation in our state. Until it happens to your family, remember Laken Riley, Jocelyn Nungare.
And the fact I just showed it on my phone.
Baby.
We got about a year and a half till midterms. A year and a half that we're not doing anything. But the Democrats have that same year and a half to plan. Just like they did in 2020. When everybody thought it was going to be humanly impossible for Trump not to win. And then we all know what happened. Yes, the election might have been stolen. It might not have been stolen. You can put your judgment in however you want. But all I know
How you doing?
is Biden was president, or somebody other than Trump was running this country for the last 4 years.
Your Tampa's super lit, dude. That's crazy.
But oh, that just gets everybody all triggered.
Is Tampa in my title? Let me check.
Dr. Dickhead super chatted $5.
And really, I don't care if people like me or they don't like me. I don't care.
Thank you, Doc. I appreciate you.
I go to bed with a clear conscience every night, knowing that every video that I've ever done on this channel has been 100% the truth.
Yeah, this is Letty.
Because remember, everybody, I have said numerous
I
times,
didn't watch Karen Reed today, brother.
you find a video that I did
I was
that
sleeping,
wasn't
taking a bubble bath.
true,
Oh, M2 the
and
G-Shock, I
you
wish I
can
got the mail
prove
today.
it not to be true, I will make a video saying that I'm sorry and this is what actually happened. Remember, I started the whole Broken Patriot YouTube channel thing December 2018. I haven't had to make a video yet. And that's not me just bragging. That's me being factual. You can go back and
Yes,
check all the way
Justice
through.
without ice. Damn.
I even said that
That is true. Thank you.
Arizona Governor Katie Hobbs was corrupt. I lost my first Broken Patriot channel for saying that. Because how dare I attack a
756
Democrat
likes.
governor?
Just
And
because
look
you
what
guys
she
copy
just
guys
did.
doesn't mean all you guys got to hit that shit. We're almost to 1,000. Let's go. Let's go.
She vetoed a bill that was on her desk to be signed, stopping China from owning land in Arizona. Tell me she hasn't bought and paid for. And that's why if you're in Arizona, you have to vote for Andy Biggs. I don't care what you think about Andy Biggs. The other person that's running for governor supported Ruben Gallego, another swamp monster Democrat.
Y'all hold me back. Let's go.
And see, that's what we got to stop doing, everybody. We got to stop getting all up in our feels about who the fuck we are voting for.
Doesn't matter. We're going to the championship rounds, baby. We're going to the championship rounds. Thank you, Frosted.
Because everybody gets all up in their feels. And oh, YouTube,
Let's go.
I'm watching you. My daughter even saw it too. I shared a nice little YouTube short of me and holding my newest granddaughter, Maisie, with my granddaughter Renly right next to us. Like a 30-second little YouTube short. Like an hour later, it had almost 4,000 views. Shot way up, and I'm like, yeah, this is going great. And then 5 minutes later, well, because I showed my daughter, and she was like, oh, awesome. Then I showed my daughter 5 minutes later, and it was at like 3,500 views. And she goes, wasn't it higher than this? I'm like, yeah, this is the game YouTube plays. And let me go and check now and see where that YouTube short is.
I appreciate the.
That YouTube short has 2,585 views.
The last 2 days in a row, bro.
YouTube is taking views off of my
so
stuff.
Many tacos. But maybe I will, Stuck. We'll see. We'll see.
And it's like, seriously?
Eating like freaking like 30.
I see it happen all the freaking time. I didn't have any political gear on. I didn't say anything about politics or the country or anything. It was me hanging out with my two granddaughters. And oh, they don't like that.
We're at 1,000 likes yet? Are they going over there, or is it just me? 30 more, 30 more. It's dab time, it's dab time.
Which one thing I hate about YouTube is on my Explore Arizona channel. That's only got like 68 subscribers. Some of those videos on there already have ads on them. I'm not monetized on that channel. So YouTube is putting ads on my videos, and there's no way for me to stop it. Maybe what I should do on that channel is to go back and edit every single video that's got an ad on it and put a little video clip right at the start and basically state whatever ad you just watched, just so you know, I am not monetized. That is YouTube making money off of my work. I'm not monetized. So whatever ad you just saw, I don't support and it's YouTube stealing money from me. I see it on small content creators channels all the time. You know, people with 50, 100, 150 subs that make great videos. YouTube's like, yeah, we're going to throw an ad up on there because there's nothing your ass can do about it.
Patrol, baby. Patrol.
And I know everybody's like, well, go to Rumble. Well, I have a Rumble. I've had a Rumble for like 3 years now. Every now and then I will put an ad up on it. Doesn't get any views.
When you call him Big Papi.
Doesn't make my follower count go up.
Big Papi.
So everybody that thinks that Rumble is gonna take over and be the next YouTube, you are sadly mistaken. I bet 10 years from now, YouTube is still going to be the top video platform. Unless TikTok seriously steps up the game.
Thank you, Patrol. Holy crap.
But I know why everybody's opinion on TikTok. It's a Chinese app. Well, you know what? If you have a Samsung phone, if you have an iPhone, both made in fucking China. If you have a TCL TV, made in China.
All we do is win, Big Pop.
Most of your precious MAGA gear, made in China. I saw a dude at Walmart. He came up to talk to me because I had a shirt on, you know, my typical shirt that says something about the American flag, you know, freedom or something. And I get them all at Walmart because they're cheap. And I know that they're made in China.
Thank you, Patrol. Absolutely.
But I'm not the one saying, you know, screw China.
Off the top rope, baby.
And he had a MAGA hat on. And he was like, you do realize that shirt you bought here at Walmart and it was made in China. And I'm like, yeah. And I dare you to take your hat off and show me where your hat's made. And he goes, this is a MAGA hat. It was made in the USA. So I'm like, well, take it off and show me. Take your hat off and show me where your hat was made.
When are the Christians going to show up?
Made in China.
Then start attacking others with Molotovs and flames.
And he was like, oh my God. I thought Trump made all this stuff. And I'm like, no, of course Trump doesn't make all this stuff.
That's a good idea. We need the Christians to just show up with their speakers. And their big ass signs. Their big ass like signs and shit. And their speakers. And walk down the street, but like, they get like they always get beat up and shit. And they're like, oh, not my praise.
At least once a month, somebody will follow me into a gas station
They're doing their best.
and be all mad that I have the word Patriot on the back of a Toyota.
It's tough being a street preacher.
If you were a real patriot, you wouldn't be driving a foreign car. And it's always some Billy Bob in a Chevy truck. Well, the last one was in a Dodge Ram.
Their faith is strong, and I respect that.
And I'm like, you want to know the reason I drive a Toyota? Is because no American-made car that was made in the last 10 years is worth a fucking damn. They're all garbage. And I'm like, and you're driving a Dodge Ram.
Bloody.
Let's go and open your door and see where your truck is made. And he's like, it's made in America. It's a Ram. Right on the door sill. It says made in Mexico. And I'm like, so see?
This is Tampa right now, everybody, for those who are wondering.
You're driving a Mexican-made truck. And he's like, but the money comes back to America. And I'm like, you do realize that the Stellantis Corporation owns Dodge? And that's a foreign company. He was all butthurt, jumped in his truck, spun out, went racing out of the gas station. See, people, when you try to come at me with all your bullshit, I come with facts. Because I don't sit in your all stupid live streams around your virtual little campfire singing Kumbaya. I could care less. To me, you are not a YouTuber. You are not a content creator. You're nothing except a person that does a live stream. That's it.
Is Los Angeles in the middle?
Because it doesn't take many brain cells to start a live stream. It took me about 2 minutes to get this going. There is no editing you have to do. There is no searching for facts. When you start up a live stream and everybody jumps in just to hang out and talk. And yes, I go into all your all's live streams without you even knowing. Because you don't have to, announce that you're in there. Now, TikTok, on the other hand, when somebody's doing a live stream and somebody comes on without even saying anything, it'll say right down on the bottom, such and such joined.
Really, Will? I didn't know that.
And I just love how all these idiots are standing out in the middle of the fucking road. But will anything ever be done to stop these idiots from standing in the fucking road, blocking traffic? No. Why? Because our government doesn't have the balls to do anything. And what do I mean by having the balls to do anything? Yeah, they can sign it into law. Trump could say, yeah, we're going to do this. But will these local governments and the local police officers go out here and start fucking arresting these idiots? You see what they do in foreign countries. They come out with them big truck-mounted water cannons, blasting these idiots.
We'll be getting a better quality equipment soon, for sure.
Exactly. Right there. If you love Mexico so much, just fucking move there. Change their laws. Otherwise, you can come to America the legal way.
Remember the pipe that
Now I get told that I'm anti-immigrant all the time. No, I'm anti-illegal immigrant.
Subscribe over on Twitch for free. We're trying to get
Just the same way I'm anti
from you guys. It doesn't cost you a dime. Helps the channel out a lot.
squatters. You're not a homeowner if you just go and squat in a house that doesn't have anybody in it. You didn't do the work to get that house. You just broke into it.
Begging? Hell yeah. I'm trying to get 100 free subscriptions. Exactly.
But unless we start arresting and charging these idiots that are out here protesting,
It's asking people who don't want to give any.
and actually prosecuting them, keeping them in jail,
That a brother does.
nothing's ever gonna happen.
Thank you,
I see
Prism
Jalisco, Mexico.
Gazer. With the Amazon
Oh
Prime
man, my nose itches.
Thank you for going the extra mile and hitting that Amazon Prime sub. I do appreciate it.
What's going on here?
Because, like I said on Trump's last term, when everybody's like, yeah, we got your country fixed, I'm like, all it's going to take is a Democrat being president to screw everything up again. And everybody's like, no, that won't happen.
Thank you, Hugo.
Well, what the fuck
Amazon
happened the
Prime
last
sub
4
over on
years?
Twitch. Thank you for taking the extra
Same
time
thing
to
that's
link
going to
your
happen
Amazon Prime
now.
account.
I've
Yes,
argued
subscribe
with
doesn't
so
cost
many
you a dime, but it
idiots
helps me out a lot. Thank you, Hugo.
that are all posting Trump 2028. Trump 2028. And I'm like, well, legally, Trump can't be president again. You only get 2 terms.
Oh, did I say
And
Jim?
they're all like,
Jim,
well,
Amazon
no, he
Prime sub
didn't
too.
serve
Did I
2
miss you?
consecutive
Hopefully not,
terms.
but I didn't
And
see
what
you.
if
Hello?
he runs as J.D. Vance's vice president, and then J.D. Vance steps down, and then Trump's president again?
I know that problematic post.
I'm like, if J.D. Vance does that, then he is the biggest pussy I've ever seen. And oh, how does everybody feel about Cash Patel and Dan Bongino? Yeah.
All right, what do we do here? Here, let me see here.
Epstein,
Oh, no, this,
you know, that whole, oh, you guys have all seen the interview.
What's the least favorite state you've been to?
Illinois. Illinois is my least favorite state because it's the biggest shithole ever. And I'm sorry if anybody watching lives in that shithole. I lived in Quincy, Illinois for 6 months. Couldn't fucking wait to get out of that
What
state.
was that place where I had the freaking dog piss and then the shower blew up and exploded? Where was that place at, chat? Shitwater. Where was Shitwater at?
Violence is never the answer.
Where was Shitwater at? Is that Idaho?
This is the true meaning of a peaceful protest going on here, guys. The true meaning. That's what we call a peaceful protest.
But yeah, I'm just an asshole that
Remember that?
thinks that he's right all the fucking time.
Because the fucking whole shower exploded the second I tried to open it because there was like dog piss all over the fucking. That shit was fucked up. It's on stream. Where was that at? We named it Shitwater. Stillwater. Stillwater, right? Where the hell was Stillwater at? That place was bullshit.
And like I've said time and time again, Trump could sign all these executive orders. All the orders that he wants to.
Number 3. Look at number 3. Look at.
And if they don't get made into law, it's nothing but a signature on a piece of paper. Nothing. You guys were all happy about Pam Bondi being Attorney General.
Will Carrot super chatted $4.
Getting all mad at me when I was like,
What about the Bible in the hotel with
I don't have an
involved?
opinion.
Yeah.
Let's see what
They were
happens.
riding in it and they had a freaking nitrous tank underneath the fucking bed. That was weird.
And it's like,
That was a weird time.
nothing's
Why is there a
happening.
nitrous fucking thing underneath my bed and a Bible with like 666 and crazy shit on it. Dude, that was wild, bro. Stillwater, Oklahoma, shithole, dude.
Well, it's Oklahoma, so
Thank you, Will, for being a member.
and I'm gonna say something right now that's gonna trigger anybody from
Oklahoma's a
that
shithole.
state. If you live in Oklahoma, you're stupid. And here's why. Why would you live somewhere that your life is in danger all the freaking time? What am I talking about? Tornadoes. It's like oh, I'm going to live here because,
Stillwater,
you
Oklahoma.
know,
That's right.
my family's from here and I'm going to live
Global
here
experience.
all, you know, for the rest of my life. Oh, the next week, oh, a tornado took my trailer,
I got $150 for that run.
so I'm gonna get the insurance to buy me a new piece of shit trailer house so I can live in it because I'm not moving.
Going back.
I know that's right, Maggie.
Damn, so
I know
silver
that's
prices
right.
are going
Thank you
up.
for being a
Basically,
member.
I think the priest or what you call a father, he was trying to
Call him
interview
Daddy.
the person who was in charge of the whole police department, and he didn't get any
Refer
answers
to
at
him
all.
as Daddy from here on out, brother.
Let's walk around, guys. It's getting hot.
I think a lot of these people just show up to these protests because they have no jobs and nothing better to do. Because if you think about it, it's in the middle of the freaking day.
Mr. Blackstone with 100 bits. Thank you for the bits over on Twitch.
It's 1:30 in the afternoon at Arizona time. Obviously, none of these people have freaking jobs.
What?
So yeah, my computer just kablamoed. That was weird. Hey Mario. Yes, it is truly a shame what's happened to well California in general. But I do have a little tidbit of hope. All those wildfires that burned everybody's homes,
Dave's Donuts? Is your name Dave or something?
that was in the blue areas of California.
Hey, Terry.
Well, since those homes are all destroyed, nobody's living there.
Spectre
They've all moved
117
elsewhere
super chat
and
$5.
changed their address,
Group of Karens is known as a
meaning
complaint.
that
Thank you, Spectre.
maybe they will not have such a blue state anymore.
The Marine Warriors. Thank you for the 5,000 Korean
Ray,
won.
my
Korean
PC
won,
crashed. It hasn't done that in a long, long, long time.
Right, yeah. They seem to forget about how many people.
But I was also taxing the hell out of it.
Open border. They keep forgetting that. And Trump told them in his election that he was going to do this.
Hey, Dom D, good to see you.
So they knew.
As always.
Yeah.
Is it almost
I need
half
to
done or what?
tear it down again and give it a good thorough
Buy
clean.
communist? Why? What are you gonna give me? What are you offering? What are you offering?
My daughter's boyfriend Randy drove me home last night, and he was all talking about how his laptop, which is only like 3 years old, it's a Dell gaming laptop. He was all saying how it won't play new games on it, and I'm like, that's because it's old hardware. I think his laptop has a 3070 graphics card. That's two generations of graphics cards old.
Stay out of there.
You know anything about computers, you know that,
Space streamers around here.
especially when it comes to gaming and streaming, your graphics card does a lot of work.
That's right, boy.
And he was like, well, I can't afford to build a PC. And I'm like, I understand that. Your easiest fix is to not play all the modern games.
Yeah, all right, dogs. Hey Terry, how you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah, basically get the fuck out of the road or we're gonna arrest you.
Did you guys hear that, chat? They're making us move to the sidewalk.
What do you mean making you move to this? That's where you should be.
He's asking us to move to the sidewalk.
Roads are for cars and horses. Roads are for cars and horses, my friend. They're not for fucking people standing around.
Oh, I wonder if that's the same newswoman that got hit by a rubber bullet.
How's it, baby?
Boy, the left was all like, she was a reporter. She was standing in the middle of the fucking road when cops told everybody to get the hell out of the road. That means reporters also. It doesn't matter if you're some guy like me out there with a cell phone or you've got a camera crew with you. When the cops say get the fuck out of the road, that means everybody.
We're gonna have to do it the hard way, for sure.
But they just don't understand.
Looks like nobody's listening. Everyone's still here blocking the way.
No jab to that? Hell yeah, I'm firing it up right now.
But if they don't stop all these protests and really start arresting everybody, from the people out on the street to the people burning the cars down to the damn politicians, arrest them
So I freaking put up a
and don't
like a sheet
cower and let them go like they did with that mayor of Newark, New Jersey. Everybody was all jumping on the train of like, look, they arrested a mayor. The next day they were like, we're so sorry, you can go. We were wrong, you were right, and here, come in for a tour. If you think I'm joking, fucking look it up. Mayor of Newark, New Jersey.
I'm not on the sidewalk right now.
Because, like I've said time and time again, the people running this country have no balls. None.
Adapt time, let's go.
And why is that? Because they're scared of this right here. They're scared of somebody with a cell phone. They're scared of somebody doxing them. Like finally, the three people that freaked out every single time I did a driving and talking video showing where I live.
Oh, thanks for the elephants.
And I kept saying, hey, I don't live by fear. They finally were like, well, fine. There's so many people that call themselves patriots
So much
that
confusion here, guys. So much.
don't have any balls because they're afraid of confrontation.
This doesn't even feel like a country anymore.
Well, you see, people like me and no quarters, aka Ray, we don't live in fear. My daughter doesn't live in fear. She hasn't once told me to not wear a shirt with an American flag on it, or a hat with a American flag on it, because somebody might say something. I live under the idea of I wish a motherfucker would.
KTLA, KTLA.
When I put my YouTube channel name on the back of my car and I did a video about it, everybody was like, oh my God, you're going to get some people are going to mess with your car. Your wife's going to get so much hate, for driving the car that's got your YouTube channel on the back of it. That was 3 years ago, everybody. Nothing's happened. You know what I'd love to do if I had the money? Is I'd love to get a red hat and have in white letters on the front of it, don't be triggered.
What's this guy in Tampa doing?
And just walk around and film everything. Because I guarantee you, if I go to certain areas here in Phoenix, somebody's going to see me walking with a red hat on and think that it's a MAGA hat. And then I'm going to turn and they're going to see, don't be triggered on the hat. And actually having my YouTube name on the back of my car has gotten me a lot of subscribers. Especially when we leave the Phoenix area. Like I had a person come up to me when we were in Prescott Valley. They parked in a parking lot that me and my wife were parked in. And they waited for us to come out. And they were all like, I just watched a few of your videos. I just subscribed to your channel. I bet people follow me off the interstate into the truck stops going from here to Ohio. But everybody thought that just because I put my YouTube channel name on the back of my car, it was going to cause so much chaos.
Thank you, Jude. Hello, Sue. Big ups.
And I actually have a new sticker in my Amazon cart
We love our newers.
because the sticker on my car is
If you're
getting
a
old.
newer, you can spam
It's looking really tattered.
Everybody spam that in if you're a newer.
Still a clown zero super chatted $5. MAGAVELI rise.
That's right. You're still. Thank you.
And for all you that are TikTok haters,
Super chatted $6.78.
every single one of these streams you're watching
Northern Ireland and
is from
pre-Ramadan
TikTok.
stream for the US. Long live YouTube and
Every
TikTok.
single one is TikTok.
Right. I said newer. Newer.
And why do you think
There's
the
no
government
G in
wants to
newer,
shut
motherfucker.
TikTok down?
But we're not going on that side, though. Look at all you guys over here. Look at us.
Because of this.
Stay over there.
What the fuck?
Because for whatever reason, it's super easy to go live on TikTok. A lot, especially when you're out doing this, than it is to go live on your phone. You know, live for like YouTube or other stuff. And probably 80% of the videos that you watch that are in vertical form
Nice try.
are TikTok videos. But oh, TikTok is a Chinese app and everybody hates it.
Jesus.
TikTok helps me sleep at night. There's people on there that do ASMR videos. I'll just put one of those playing on my phone,
Hey, Patty, how you doing?
clear my mind, and 5 minutes later, I'm out.
I'm glad you're back, Jess.
Find the right passion super chatted $5. Want to learn about your community? Pick up a scanner.
Oh shit, I forgot about the scanner. Find the right passion. Good call.
Back entrance, parking lot entrance off of Wall Street.
I totally forgot. Thank you. Find the right passion with the 5. And I got stoned and shit.
However you book, first check Kayak to search hundreds of travel sites at once and compare hotel prices to find a great deal.
There's a range in price and beauty when it comes
Shenko.
to diamonds with the exact same 4 Cs. This isn't something other
Everybody in
tourists talk about.
Arizona knows about the Shenko ads.
Good to see you, St. John. How's it?
And boy, now Arizona is like all for this lawyer called Rappy. Saturday there was like a Comic-Con thing in downtown Phoenix.
The freaking newer.
People dressing up as,
You can't. There's only one place to go.
you know,
around
comic
here.
book actors and stuff.
Thank you, Will,
You know,
here for the 20.
people from video games. There was a person dressed up as Rappy. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, just go onto YouTube and type in Phoenix, Arizona and Rappy. RAFI. Oh, here we go. People are fighting.
Hey, Cole, how you doing? Don't mind the newers. They're still learning.
I've been asked several times why I don't talk with anybody on the left. And I'm like, what's there to talk about? They're so brainwashed, I'm not going to waste my energy, raise my blood pressure, talking to a person on the left. I don't care.
You were a hooper, but now you've been around for a long time.
If they're not smart enough to realize that the Democrat Party is just using them,
Oh, let me check, Campbell.
I could have said a comment back to the person that
I don't see it pop up.
commented on
I don't see it pop up, Campbell.
my Facebook post and called me a house Negro.
Tell them how to do it.
I could have commented back. But no, what did I do? One, I unfriended him. I was shocked that I was actually friends with that idiot. and I just blocked him. I don't argue in comments. People all the time are all like, "Oh, my this, my that got banned," and I just asked them, "Did you argue with somebody in the comments?" And their answer is always yes. I'm like, that's why they baited you with a comment, and you took the bait. You argued back with them, and then they, reported your stuff, and now you got banned. I just fucking block them. I don't care.
I thought it was the same one. It's a different stream. That's why. Here we go.
That's like when Trump did that
Crazy.
State of the Union address, and all the Democrats were all sitting there acting like little 3-year-olds. What Trump should have did is stop the whole thing and been like, since you guys are acting like a bunch of 3-year-olds, y'all can leave. And then had the police escort every single one of them out.
Out of their hands and they threw them to the ground. It was crazy.
Says Vietnam vet against the new Agent Orange.
But no, everybody just wants to argue.
That was
Not
very slow
me.
for that for you guys. I didn't understand what was going on.
Maybe that's why me and my wife have such a good marriage.
It wouldn't work.
We don't
Depeche
argue.
Mode with the Amazon Prime sub. Thank you for the Amazon Prime sub. Depeche Mode, I appreciate you.
And I'm not a stupid idiot. The other day, I went somewhere early in the morning in our car. I don't remember where I was going or what I was doing. And I noticed there was only a quarter of a tank of gas left in the car. So what did I do? I went and filled the car up with gas. Knowing that my wife is going to have to go to work later, I filled the car up.
For a little bit. I'm gonna focus on Tampa.
If I see dishes in the kitchen sink, I wash the dishes. If I see that kitchen floor needs swept, I sweep the floor. If I see that the trash needs taken out, I take the trash out.
We got a street off in Tampa, folks.
Without having to be asked.
Holy smokestack.
That's what's wrong with a lot of marriages, is that there is no communication, no help.
America first, baby. I'm sorry to say. That's how it goes. Thank you, Campbell, with the Amazon with the normal sub, the regular sub, Campbell. What the heck?
Oh, immigrants are welcome here. Legal immigrants, everybody. Legal immigrants. We don't need no more illegals here that are taking the lives of American citizens.
Holy smokes, but thank you for doing that. We'll figure it all out. DJ R Valley 1 with the Amazon Prime sub. Thank you very much over there on Twitch. Hillsboro, big ups Hillsboro, dude. I love Hillsboro. It's a nice place. Or it was a nice place.
And to all these people that are waving the Mexican flag, if you love Mexico so much, move there. Go. Go fight for Mexico. I was told once that, well, you guys didn't fight for America. And I'm like, really? So, 1776 doesn't mean anything? And he was all like, what's 1776?
Potatoes?
So I'm like, look it up on your phone. I was like, a bunch of farmers took on the biggest government in the world at the time, and we won.
Stop the ice raid now!
And I'm sorry I haven't been doing any sunrise live streams. They haven't been moving the camera. But from what I'm seeing all over my Facebook, from all the weather channels, we're supposed to get a pretty epic monsoon season. I hope so. I truly hope so.
Trump's failing? Damn it! Not again, Trump.
Because June 1st, when it rained here in Arizona basically the whole day, that was historic rain. The last time we had any measurable rain on June 1st was in 1914.
Which one's this one?
And I know I've had people say, how can you live somewhere that doesn't rain? Well, I've been seeing videos that people are putting out that they're now bitching about the amount of rain that they're getting. That it's raining basically every single fucking day. And I'm like, you wanted rain, and oh, now that it's raining every single day, you're bitching about it.
Let's try and get to 5,000.
Oh, look at that nice printed out sign. Not the hand one.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, look at that printed out sign.
Must go now. Where did they get that sign from? That's like a $500 sign, bro.
Exactly. Big expensive ass sign. Who do you think paid for that?
That shit don't come cheap.
Oh, they're always like, whose streets? Our streets. Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Joseph Pomolik, with the Amazon Prime sub over there on Twitch. I see you.
My daughter was going through her phone and sending me pictures.
We love our Amazon Prime subs. We're sticking it to Bezos.
That picture was a long time ago.
Douglas Bodiliga super chatted $5. Solidarity from San Francisco.
That's my granddaughter Renly.
Big ups, Khalifas.
When she was all tiny. And me when everything wasn't so gray.
No offense to our fearless leader, but when you said everything is working, I see the screens and beg to differ.
Because as you can see, I can grow facial hair. It's just all fucking gray. That's why I shave it off.
We're fully functionable, baby. That's what I meant. We got all the springs, we got the scanner, everything's going fine. Thank you, Guava Ball. If you you live in LA, who cares?
8.3. 8.3. Are you sure?
Oh, the NYPD did? Oh my gravy, I missed that.
Oh, that's a
There we go. We gotta focus on LA.
picture of
Right now.
the grandbaby
But thank you for the info.
looking at
I'll get
Papa.
on X later. Speaking of X, make sure you share this on X, folks. Share this with your grandma. Share this on X. Let's freaking go.
Coming on your frequency for a battery on a PO suspect. Passing westbound Jefferson Sports Hope on a black Chevrolet Silverado. License plate 54761 Tom 1 54.
Look at all those printed out signs.
Chicago BTC, Air 3, copy the request and 7 with the delay. We're working on back up at 2.
Just responding to Jefferson and Hope. Downgrade your response. Suspect is GOA. Canvas the area.
And look at all the paint on all the buildings. Did anybody go to jail for vandalizing a building?
I'm
No.
supposed to have something tonight. Actually, probably right now, actually.
503, Roger.
I'm going out.
Will anybody ever go to jail?
Nice
No.
AC bunker, baby. That's right, flickering candle. Thank you for the 2 pounds. I appreciate
Will
it.
we ever see a high-level Democrat go to jail and actually get prosecuted? No. And I know that pisses everybody
Big
off.
boy at number 6, isn't he?
I get told, well, broken, you got to have faith. I don't. Well, then you can just pray for it. Like I've said numerous times, you can pray all you want, but unless you actually do something,
You love Canada, Faith.
prayer isn't going to do anything. Case in point, I can pray that my heart is healed. Pray all that I want. But if I don't go into my bathroom every morning and take all of my medicine, and Ray knows how much medicine I got sitting on the counter in there, there's over a dozen pills I have to take every single day. Eventually, it's going to be my last day. I could go to church 7 days a week, pray all that I want. But if I don't take my meds, then
I know everything about American football.
I'm not going to be here. Period. You can pray that your car will magically have a full tank of gas. But unless you take your car and you go put a full tank of gas in it,
We're almost at 69,000 subs, everybody. Holy smokestack.
Direct to 5627 Berwyn Avenue where the incident occurred. The suspect is now white and is
I always laugh when they show a news station's camera, how big those cameras are. It's like, why do you need a camera that damn big when your cell phone can video just fine? I was in a live stream with a new YouTuber,
Thank you, Mr. 4, with the Amazon Prime.
and he was all like, well, I would do more videos out in public, but I don't have a camera.
Trying to get 100 Amazon Prime subs today.
He goes, I've been saving up money to get a camera. And I'm like, you have a cell phone, right? And he's like, yeah, I have an iPhone. Use your phone.
It's free if you have Amazon Prime.
The Cletus McFarland YouTube channel with over 4 million subscribers films 90% of their content on an iPhone. You don't need a big, fancy looking camera.
YouTube. Thank you so much, Truckee. I appreciate your support, my friend.
But I would like to borrow someone's big, fancy camera and do a walking and talking blog, or maybe a driving blog. Set their big, fancy camera up on the dash of my car and have it recording the same video that my cell phone does, and see which one looks better. Because from what I've seen with those big fancy cameras, they don't do as good as a cell phone.
10975 Expedition Boulevard, 10975 Expo. Suspect is a male, white, 40, short brown hair, a bright teal shirt, black pants, holding a knife. Code incident 2067 or 884.
Units on the back up. The EPR does not have a way to track the vehicle.
People are able to call.
Thank you, Cliz, with the Amazon Prime sub over on Twitch. I do appreciate that.
For those of you saying that they are not able to pass,
unit, unlicensed driver at the scene of a TC, Roswell and Beverly, incident 1994,
Swivel Stick
719
super
and
chatted
a 459
$5 was
investigation.
innocent.
749 South Longwood,
OJ?
1186 or D738.
Innocent of what? Let me know. Thank you, Civil Stick.
We'll be here for the...
TPM all.
Roger, get a vehicle. Twenty 871, comes your response, 869, hold back, 16. Battery domestic violence suspect, 610 South Main Street, code 2, incident 2027, RD 164.
3627 Friendly, cancel out here, incident 2050.
are you guys talking about that one? Gano, are you talking about that guy?
When the officer replied, we attempted to call back the PR and got it.
See? What do you mean? ¿Qué está en contra?
I forgot to share the stream out.
682, Roger. Pushing 682.
Oh, there was a person that commented on X. They had put a post on there. What's your thermostat set at? There was people on there that were like 68, 65, 70.
I appreciate that.
And I'm like, are you serious?
100 for sure. Thank you so much, Magic Road.
And it's like, mine's set at 78. Maybe even 80. And I got a bunch of comments like, oh my God, I can never come over to your place. It's just so hot. And I'm like, then don't come over.
Thank you, Sky Queen. Thanks for being here.
But it's like, you do realize that it's over 100 in Phoenix during the summer. And you walk in from it being 100 outside to it being 80 inside. Even if it's just 100, that's a 20-degree temperature drop. But say it's 110, that's 30-degree temperature drop. or if it's 115 outside. That's a 35-degree temperature drop.
The Marines? They coming from Ram Ranch or what?
And there's a invention called a ceiling fan. See? Ceiling fan.
To be violent. We are only here to speak our word, to exercise our First Amendment right.
700 Marines coming from Ram Ranch. You know what's up, guy.
And look at all the cops just standing there. And oh, everybody, let me see if I can find it. Because everybody thinks that this is something that just happened recently.
On challenging home projects with hundreds of
John
Where's
Henry
the
Super Chat
video at?
$5. What up, dude? The fool's still at it, man. Peace, dude.
I will find it.
Peace, my dude. Thanks, John, for the 5-ski. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a good evening.
Oh, here it is.
Enjoy the show, my friend.
Let me share this. Because everybody's sharing this right here. And they think that it just happened. You want to know when this happened? This happened years ago when Donald Trump came to Phoenix for a MAGA rally. Right to this side where the camera is a parking garage. There was a bunch of us there videoing it. I don't know whose footage they used, but I went down there, gave them my footage, as well as like 3 or 4 other guys went down there and gave the cops their footage. So yes, everybody, this is not something that happened recently. I know everybody's all like, "Oh, look, this protester got shot in the nuts."
Ram Ranch.
No, that was years ago.
I bet you did.
Donald Trump had a rally at the Phoenix Convention Center.
Thank you very much.
And that night turned violent. Why? Because everybody was in downtown Phoenix. It was hot. There was nowhere to park. Because, oh my God, I have to drive everywhere. I can't take public transportation. That's the one thing that I'll never understand. If you're going to anything in downtown Phoenix and you drive, you're stupid. Take the light rail.
Have the city names in the corners where you guys. Currently, everything's LA. I'll see if I can find another Tampa one for you.
Like there was Saturday when I got on the rail here in Mesa to go to the West Valley to my daughter's place. At every stop, there was more people that were going to the it wasn't a Comic-Con, but it was like that. And eventually there was the rail was full of people right into the Comic-Con. Why? Because the Comic-Con was in downtown Phoenix. And the Comic-Con was held right where the light rail stopped. So when we got to that stop, everybody got off. There was probably just in the rail section that I was in, because you have two end rails and then a section in the middle. Just in that little section, there was probably 50 people that went to the Comic-Con. But of course, if you ask anybody, they're all like, "Oh, only bums and druggies ride the rail." Like I've seen posts on Facebook where they want to take out the bus system, they want to take out the rail because they think it's all a waste of time and money. I even saw a comment like, "If you can't afford a car, you should just stay home." Well, if we didn't have public transportation here in Phoenix, then Phoenix would be even hotter because we'd have to have a lot more parking lot. And then people would bitch about, having to walk a half a mile across the parking lot to go somewhere. I swear it's human nature for people to just bitch.
Hold on. What this is? Holy crap, we got a cash app. Holy crap. Hold on.
Yeah, I wish I had a cash app.
CC super chatted $4.99. Trump going to clear campfire fire California, and we have a front row seat. Thank you, Portland Andy. You truly are a great PPL.
Thank you so much, Cece. I appreciate that 5.
Because I need to get glasses.
A major cash
And for me to be able to afford glasses,
he says, much love.
it's going to cost probably $150.
From upstate New York. Thanks.
Because, yes, I had my eye specs. I had my cataract specs.
And thank you for using
I didn't have my eye specs to where I could see clear.
generous of you. Thank you so much.
Insurance wouldn't cover that.
Big ups. I'm going back to LA. Upstate holding it down,
I do have
baby.
video of officers being violent on one side of the protest. There was one side of the protest that was very violent, but that was
Oh, officers being violent. Well, they asked your ass to leave and you didn't.
They shot at media, they shot at press.
Jenna told super chatted $4.99. I smell like vinegar.
Oh, really?
They just all get triggered like, "Oh, the cops were violent." Who cares?
You ever heard of Grumpy Monkey Soaps? Grumpy Monkey Soap, look it up.
I want to see cops actually use the billy club instead of just hanging on to it. Like it's a emotional support billy club. Use it. I want to see someone get the shit tased out of them.
For your hair and everything. Grumpy Monkey Soap, dude. That's what I use. Look at this one.
I'm voting for a felon.
And it smells good. And it smells good. Grumpy Monkey Soap. You can use code Andy. I think you might get like 10% off. You never know. Worth a try.
White Toyota Camry Unknown license plate parked in front of the building. Additional incident 208.
They sent me some soap and it was really good. It was really nice soap. I'm not gonna lie. I washed my freaking hair with it. Came out nice. Good shampooing action.
Shooting possible battery suspect 645 West 94th Street. To the rear of the location in the parking lot for signal light 30.
This scent right here, I was sent. The scent I was sent. Oh, it was cool water, baby. Cool water.
Olivera Street. This is where the city was founded by blacks, Mexicans,
Area
and
5415
Spaniards.
in
It's on
job
the
now.
wall over there.
5 West 94th Street. Monitor comments for direct premise hazard. Hey, it's go to 2093 RD 1801.
I don't know what this administration thinks they're doing. LA don't play.
All right, everyone. I've been live for an hour and a half.
It's either code Andy or code Portland Andy. Try either one.
I'm going to keep watching this, and if it starts popping off, then I will start up a new live stream. So, peace out.